Hello drama lovers, welcome back to my channel. Breaking news. What if the love story everyone whispers about isn't just a rumor? Bailu and Joseph Zeng have kept their hearts hidden behind flashing cameras and endless speculation. But now, the silence speaks louder than words and the internet can't stop wondering, what are they hiding from the world? The story begins like any ordinary celebrity headline: whispers of meetings, shared glances on red carpets, and fan accounts connecting dots no one else could see. Bailu, known for her delicate beauty and magnetic charm, has always carried herself with grace, the kind that makes the world pause. And Joseph Zeng, charismatic, enigmatic, with a smile that seems to hold 1,000 untold stories. Fans had speculated, teased, and debated endlessly, but neither star had confirmed a thing. Then came the statement. The agency's words weren't denials, nor were they confirmations. Instead, they were a masterclass in ambiguity. We respect our artists' privacy. Further details are unavailable. And in that one sentence, the rumor mill exploded. Social media feeds flooded with heart emojis, gasps, and conspiracy threads. Every fan wondered, is this protective love, or something more complex hiding behind closed doors? It's not just the fame or the pressure of being constantly watched. It's the subtle intimacy, the way they laughed together during interviews, how their eyes lingered a little too long on stage, the faint tremor in a smile that fans claim spoke volumes. Even casual observers could sense it. The chemistry was electric, undeniable. And yet, in a world obsessed with exposure, keeping a love story secret requires courage the public might never understand. Some fans tried to read between the lines of social media posts. A shared song, a cryptic comment, a photo slightly cropped, each fragment became a tiny window into a world the two stars were desperate to protect. In moments like these, the heart becomes a silent rebel. Fans didn't just want confirmation, they wanted to witness the tenderness that could exist even in secrecy. And just when everyone thought the storm might settle, more subtle hints appeared. A story shared late at night, a fleeting glance caught on camera, a rumor of a meeting in a quiet cafe far from the limelight. The world could see pieces, but never the whole picture. And that's what made it intoxicating. The idea that love could exist here, quietly, fiercely, in a world designed to expose everything. It's almost cinematic, almost impossible, and yet, undeniable. But what happens when secrecy collides with obsession, when every subtle gesture becomes a headline, and the world refuses to leave their private moments alone? That's when the story deepens, and the emotions become impossible to ignore. The internet is relentless. Every fan theory, every screenshot, every ambiguous comment feeds the frenzy, and yet, amid all the chaos, there's a shared understanding, the deep, unspoken connection between Bailu and Joseph Zeng isn't just a casual affair. It's a delicate balance of longing and restraint, of stolen moments carefully shielded from the public eye. Imagine walking through life knowing that any display of affection could become tomorrow's headline. Every text, every smile, every fleeting touch, it must be measured, filtered, protected. For them, love is both a sanctuary and a battlefield. And the fans, they live vicariously, piecing together a story that may exist only in glimpses. There's a beauty in that secrecy. A shared glance across a crowded room becomes poetry. A whispered word captured on video feels monumental. And while the world debates, while gossip spreads like wildfire, the real story is written in these fleeting, intimate moments that scream authenticity beneath layers of careful choreography. But secrecy also breeds tension. What is public enough to hint at connection, yet private enough to preserve the fragile bond? Fans have become detectives, journalists, and poets, analyzing, theorizing, and dreaming of what it would be like if the two stars ever revealed everything. And that dream is bittersweet, because reality is never simple, especially when two hearts exist in the glare of millions of eyes. The statement from their agency, intended as a shield, has instead fueled fascination. Because people don't just crave truth, they crave a narrative that touches their own longing. And Bailu and Joseph Zeng, knowingly or not, have become the ultimate story of hidden love, whispered through comments, social media posts, and the quiet hope of their devoted fans. And yet, secrecy can only hold so long. The weight of emotions, the pull of proximity, the undeniable magnetism between two people, it all builds to a point where silence cannot remain forever. What happens next is what everyone waits for with bated breath. The truth, if there is one, is that love doesn't always need to be declared to be real. Bailu and Joseph Zeng have mastered the art of subtlety, a touch, a smile, a lingering glance, each carrying the weight of 1,000 words. Fans, in turn, read between those lines, finding pieces of a story that is both public and private, fragile and unbreakable. Consider the pressure: two individuals at the peak of their careers, constantly scrutinized, whose every move is analyzed by millions. Yet, in small pockets of time behind closed doors, in moments when no camera rolls, no flashbulb pops, there is tenderness. There is laughter. There is comfort. And in a world built on exposure, that hidden intimacy becomes sacred. Some might argue that rumors are dangerous. Others insist that secrecy breeds frustration. But in reality, there is something profoundly human in watching a love story unfold quietly, away from judgment. It's in the stolen coffee dates, the subtle hand brushes, the messages shared in private, the fleeting moments that never make the headlines. This is love that survives despite, not because of, the spotlight. The emotional pull is irresistible because everyone can relate to longing, to desire, to the bittersweet ache of wanting something you cannot openly claim. Bailu and Joseph Zeng embody that tension. They are more than idols. They are symbols of the quiet courage it takes to love openly in your heart, while guarding your world against intrusion. And perhaps that is the real magic, that love can exist without explanation, that intimacy doesn't require acknowledgement, that hearts can connect beyond the gaze of the world. The